The Anderstorp circuit was the site of the Swedish Grand Prix. Two of the drivers wanted at least to produce the same results, Reutemann and Andretti. For the latter, it seemed to start all right when he once again took pole, outclassing his adversaries, even if the differences were not as great as in Belgium. Nielsen, despite basking in the glory of his victory, could only take 7th time on the grid. Lafitte, well, he said he was worried. Said the tyres are getting very hot, a bit concerned about the race. The result of the warm-ups, Watson was on the front row, Stuck third. On the other hand, it was all going wrong at Ferrari. Their V12 was not suited to the circuit. Reutemann was only 12th at the end of the qualifiers, and Lauda 15th. Well, this was at the same time when the best driver in the fields, in the top team, could lose 10 places or more from one week to the next. It was very close. Well, everything was ready for a great race, even if Andretti was expected to win. He led for the first laps and started to build up a lead. At that point, Jacques Lafitte was only in 11th place, just in front of Lauda. Well, this was a waiting race played by the Frenchman, who only had a single car to his name. The reason was Ligier had preferred to reserve all their material for the following Grand Prix, which was to take place in France. In front, Andretti continued his superior drive. Nielsen was in front of him, but not on the same lap. He only had Watson and Scheckter behind him, keeping up some faint hope. But Watson and Scheckter, well, they were to collide in the 30th lap, which released a few hungry appetites. And that is the moment when Lafitte decided to show his colours. Catching and overtaking his adversaries one by one. You might have to pinch yourself to believe it, but 5 laps from the finish, Lafitte was second, having overtaken Stuck, Reutemann, Mass, De Pier and James Hunt. Suddenly, 4 laps from the end, Andretti's Lotus disappeared into the pits for a short refuelling. It was either that or run out. And so the Ligier Matra found itself in the lead. Lafitte didn't let up and won his first Grand Prix victory. An historic day for French motorsport, but no Marseillaise was played on the podium. The organisers had foreseen everything except a French victory. Oh, when they held up the P1 board, he says, I thought they'd made a mistake. But then I realised I could go on and win. I'm very pleased.